See, not bad, right?
It's not great.
I need more ginger ale. Oh, man.
Here we
This
go.
is going to be a shit show, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I hate? They're fucking professional dancers. They're not dancing this track. It's semi-insulting to how terrible we made this track. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay, there's a bass and a snare.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yeah, where's the pop, man? Come on now.
If you only have
No,
a seizure.
it's already faded. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of Five featuring myself.
And myself.
That's right. We have two special guests tonight. We're excited to have them here. They're our first people of... they're our first dancers. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you see people of color.
I thought you were about to say Asian.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say people of color, but I'm brown as shit, so...
They're our first Asians.
I remember my first Asian.
So we have Nathan and Ben. Welcome, you guys.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having
Now, Ben, how do you say your last name?
How do you think you say it?
I don't fucking... That's why I'm asking, bro.
I've never seen it, or else I'd take a shot at it. So
I feel like the TH is like a C. No?
I was about to say that too. That's what I was thinking. No, say it.
No, fuck you. I'm not going to say it.
Gee, you have to now.
have
You
to.
have to.
No. I'm not
our
going to say it.
month.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah,
month.
dude. It's their month.
It's my week, all right? That's why I'm wearing this fucking jersey.
Not when this
3
airs.
days and 2 days. So
Yeah, not when this airs.
Okay, fuck it. We're moving on. I'm not going to say it. It's fine.
It's Tao.
Tao.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Sure.
No. But welcome, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, since you know you're going to be first time on the podcast.
First podcast. We're breaking
Yeah.
your podcast cherry, so welcome, guys.
Just bursting them.
Yeah, take it slow, please.
We're going to be aggressive as fuck. Right?
Be gentle, please. Very gentle.
So Ben, what's your story? What the fuck are you? Who are you?
So
What's the meaning of life?
That's so deep. Nothing. Super buzzed right now.
A couple shots of Malort and a Hennessy.
Let's
You'll do that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's up with you, man? Tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I have.
So you're a dancer for
We're
one.
dancer for one.
Yeah.
And
You guys
then,
are with Machine Remains, right?
Remains. And then, yeah, I'm part of the member, me and Nathan, dancing for what, 10 years?
You guys been doing that shit for 10 years? Well,
Yeah.
they've been doing it for 10 years. You just joined like 7, 8 years ago?
Yeah, I joined 2017, 16. Officially 2017.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you're in the crew for like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. I'm still technically I'm the new guy still, but not really.
Yeah. And you guys,
You're the new guy after 6 or 7
so
years.
make sure you guys
We
check
don't
them out.
recruit.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's right.
guys have videos and shit like that, right?
We
mean,
have some performances that are up on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you guys check them out. They're pretty fucking dope. So I'm very glad to have them. Then we have Nathan, who's just Nathan, I guess.
Well, yeah, I'm just Nathan. Yeah, my Vietnamese name is Nen.
That's right. Remember that shit.
Yeah. Wow,
Yes,
this is like the most people know about that.
Yo, man.
This is going out to all, like, well, I guess last week's episode had like almost 200 views.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
we're the most diverse podcast in Greeley, so fuck them.
Y'all about to
I mean-
recognize my Vietnamese name. I'm not going to know in the streets.
Put some respect on that.
Hey, yo, Nen, I saw your podcast, man. Listen,
Hey, yo, Nin. Hey, yo, Nin.
It's like, who talks like that nowadays? Coming in Brooklyn? Well, let's get this started so we can keep it rolling.
Yeah, let's jump
Round
into
number one.
Let's jump into round number one.
Let's do it.
Round one.
All right. Subject number one.
As picked by our new producer / camera op / person who's only here because he's finishing his sour, Rob. Thanks,
Also-
Rob. You want to give a shout out, Rob?
That's fine.
Just say hi.
Yo.
There it is. All right.
He's our intern, bro. He's not getting paid.
Yeah, I guess he's our I guess he can be our intern.
He's our one-day intern. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm going to do this. All right.
Yeah.
First subject is bacon-themed restaurant. I'm not sure who wrote this. It's definitely a special guest.
Like we come up
Because
with
it's on the salmon.
Yeah, I think that they're trying to sell this pitch, and I think they're sad that we didn't get this on there, so we're talking about it now.
Yeah, so-
bacon-themed restaurant. It's donuts, beverages, and servers attire. Those are the things how you would
Serve
make
as a
it.
what?
Servers attire. So
Oh, okay.
I think what they're trying to do is like, how would you sell this business? Like, what's your
Okay,
what's your
so-
selling point for that, right?
Non-PC answer. I'd open up a strip club and make all my dancers wear pig ears and pig noses, and we'd be called bacon strips.
You would definitely have a market for
I
that.
think you have the market for
You would have a market.
I don't
That's
think
just
you would.
That's just my first idea.
I don't think you would. You would have a lot of perverted people going to this place and not paying much for that shit.
I mean, they're called furries, bro. There's a market.
For
There's a market for furries.
I'm sure they pay a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do furs? I thought furs are just more like forest creatures, not fucking pigs.
It could be any animal, bro.
Is there a specific animal on this?
They have scalies. They have fishies. It doesn't have to be a fur animal.
You guys ever? Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I did not
Scalies
know
are like
that.
lizard base.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They got a thing for that. See,
Yeah.
there's a thing.
See,
There's a
and then
thing for
pigs.
everybody.
Yeah, pigs, man.
Well, that's a terrible idea because you're gonna get a lot of perverted people going to the strip club.
Yeah, but anyway,
Isn't that what a strip club is for?
yeah, I was like, what?
No, it
fucking
for the
got him. Got him so good.
No, it absolutely is. But if you're making it more of a niche, when you're like, there's naked girls, but also they look like pigs, that's gonna be getting way more people.
They don't
than you
look like pigs. They just have pig noses on / pig ears / maybe a curly
It's
tail.
like
think. So they look
Snapchat
like
filter.
fucking pigs. Yeah, and they're fucking,
It's like a Snapchat filter.
and they're fucking and their curly tails are a fucking butt plug. I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I was like, I think you just sold it, bro.
Yeah.
I think you just
I
sold
think you
it.
just solidified things.
It's like no one wants to go to a donkey show, but everyone wants to go to a donkey show.
But then we do like buffet breakfast. So like
But it's all kosher.
10 to noon, we do like sausages, bacon, like sausage patties, like all the pork, all the best porks.
So I don't know if I can open a restaurant that has donuts that are bacon.
Oh, have you never had a bacon donut?
I have. No, I have.
Oh my God.
I have, but I'm just saying that's like your only selling point. Then you're not a fucking restaurant.
No, I mean, but it's not that
You're
it's
an
your only
eatery.
selling point. It's that's your like popular selling point. So like
What's
the sandwich place in Greeley, like how they have like the chicken bacon ranch. That's not their selling point, but that's their most popular sandwich. So that's
Subway?
yeah, sure. I didn't want to name it because fuck that place, but
Okay. Definitely Subway.
yes.
Also sponsor us if you want. You guys are killing some brand
Please
deals
sponsor
here.
us.
I mean, maybe I'll reach out.
I like how there's some the sponsorship for us.
But yeah, so it's not your like main go-to dish.
Right.
It's like your most popular dish just happens to be a bacon
Yeah.
donut.
All right. So what's your guys' favorite bacon themed? Well, I mean,
Bacon.
Yeah, I can't eat pork, so yeah, too.
I would rip Chick-fil-A and just turn into all pork.
pork fillet.
Yeah, pork fillet, and I would also make it inclusive. So
So I know I've talked
You're
about
like,
this.
no white people.
inclusive.
I know I've talked about this before, but I want to open up like a pulled pork slider place and call it uncultured swine. But like the is in parentheses, so it's like cultured swine.
Yeah.
And it's literally like like your like Korean pork. Your like Hawaiian pork, your Southwestern pork, like all sorts of different pork styles, but on sliders.
That's stupid.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's stupid. Ben can't eat there. You fucking
Yeah, I can't
dick.
eat there.
Yeah, you're such
Well,
a
Ben
you're so
drinks water and he
selfish.
dies.
Well,
So wait,
There's that.
is your pork thing like a lifetime thing, or you just find that out recently?
No, recently I think I've been cutting out of my diet, so now it just kind of runs through me. But then in the shamanism, everyone eats pork too.
And the shamanism.
Yeah.
Why does that sound like something Wu-Tang would say?
because they probably did.
I just thought that Wu-Tang just took the Asian culture and said, "Fuck it, it's
So,
ours now."
so I
It's
guess
sick.
if you
got 'em in a
could
racial
eat
draft.
pork, because you have ate pork
I
before.
have eaten pork before, yeah.
So what was your go-to like pork
Ooh, I don't know.
before your doctor's like, nah?
I don't know if you guys ever had boiled pork. People say that's like dog food kind of stuff, but
So it's a definitely an Asian thing for sure. We have like this boiled pork and we like dip it in like fish sauce and stuff, but like it's definitely a home meal.
it's like a delicacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asian people eat that a lot.
Would you be
Boiled
down?
pork.
Would you be down to eat some boiled pork? Like you're gonna get the shits afterwards, but would you be down to eat some boiled pork?
That's like
If you were to show us like
Yeah.
your best boiled pork dish,
I would say, but we had to throw some herbs. I don't know if you throw some herbs.
Y'all throw some endo in that shit or what?
We throw like fish sauce.
no, we're not talking about the
not that herb.
rolling
Gotcha.
down the street. Yeah,
Some
yeah.
Indo. We're getting
Just double checking, yeah. Like, yo, man, this fucking pork. Yo,
we got boiled this more.
can we boil this less? I want to.
So yeah, full disclosure: the only time I've ever had boiled meat, just in general,
That's why I took a shower to get there.
no, the water wasn't that hot.
It's a hot tub. That's what we call it.
Yeah, but
boiled
no,
meat.
it was at a Christmas party, and I don't know where the heritage of the person who made it, but he called it loose meat sandwiches.
At a Christmas party?
Yeah, it was a Christmas party, and
Did
he
you not
like
invite him after that? Because I wouldn't.
he
invite him
invited. It
anymore.
was his Christmas party.
Oh, it was his.
I didn't go to it. I mean, he rest in power. But yeah, no, every year he'd make what he called loose meat sandwiches. So he'd have a boiling pot. He'd have a boiling pot of water and put like ground beef in it.
Word.
So it was like sloppy joes without like the
Why did he
slop
not like y'all?
or the joes. Man, that was apparently like what his family did every Christmas. So he wanted to pass on the tradition to all the like his employees and employees' family. So like it meant a lot to him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like so it was a whole tradition that he always
don't make
did,
fun of
but-
him. God damn it, you fucking
Yeah, Nathan, don't judge.
Yeah.
I'm a judgmental person apparently.
But yeah, so it was like a whole thing, like, you know.
He's dead,
But
so.
yeah, no, they were the worst thing I've ever second worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
R.I.P. Graham's
was
grandma.
the
I'm
first?
just saying right now.
That's not on this podcast.
This is my.
We'll have to start an OnlyFans for that
He
conversation.
face fucked this mic once. It was great. Yeah. Okay. So names.
It was a toe. I
was a
sucked
toe.
on a toe once.
Yeah. That's.
Like,
I mean,
was
that's
it fresh out of the
surprising.
shower, or was it like throughout the?
You know, when you're see, when you're a virgin like Chris is, you got to
Not
find
answering that
different ways
question.
to do sexual things without actually having sex. So he sucked toes as a living.
as a living.
Yeah, no, I was a paid gigolo to suck toes. So
He's like, did you wash them? No. Good.
it's like I just got off at 12. I need you to suck my toes.
Meanwhile, you're drooling.
You're like,
Hey, there's a niche for everybody.
and this episode is now banned on YouTube.
And that's
Thanks.
time. That's
Do
unfortunately
you guys
time.
get monetized? Because I think that's about to change.
Trust me, if there was
we're not
any hope of
getting
getting
monetized now.
monetized, it was going to be. It's long gone.
At least hit the 7-minute mark. You're good.
So yeah, let us know if you guys have ever sucked toes.
No,
on the comment section.
it's bacon themed.
That's right,
We
that's
got
what we're talking
so
about, sorry.
far. Well, I guess technically toes are bacon themed because the piggies. See how I just put that together? See how I just put that together?
No, that was a terrible take on that.
Ah, this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went into my mouth.
Moving on.
Round 2.
This is about food. Subject number 2.
Well, hold on before we start.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
And I just want to
Cheers.
apologize. I accidentally muted Nathan on that last subject. I swear I won't do it again.
He's gonna do it again.
So if you hear him in the background, that was my bad.
Oops.
Subject number 2. Thank you guys again for joining us. I feel like I'm like on a game show right now.
You're teasing us.
When did you lose your virginity? I'm just kidding. Thanksgiving dishes for your family makes. Thanksgiving dishes your family makes.
All right, Ben, you go
Okay,
first.
okay, no.
Nathan,
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Last time you go.
All right, so let me just ask this question first and foremost. Do we all celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we give thanks.
No, but I mean, like, does your family like on a Thursday just like have like a dinner?
And then Black Friday after, right?
All right, so yeah, Nathan, go first. I guess. What do you guys usually serve on your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Oh,
Because so I guess just to clarify, so you're first generation American.
yes, I am.
So your family is from other countries,
Yes.
not America.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Vietnam.
Cool. And
bro.
what
You don't
about
see other
you, Ben?
countries. That's like being called a minority. You know how annoying
First gen
that shit
American
is?
for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, parents from Laos. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just adding context.
So yeah,
just adding context
so
for
Ben's
the
family's
viewers.
from Laos. Nathan's family's from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Chris's family's from Nebraska.
it's pretty much another
And mine's
country.
like the South, but the good South.
Texas.
Way more South than that, bro.
Oh, the deep south.
Yeah. Where the food's actually good and it gives you the shits and you don't even care. That's where we're from.
That's fair. So yeah, anyway, so like as being like a first generation American, did your families try to like pick up the American kind of values of like Thanksgiving
holidays?
or holidays, I guess? Or do they like, oh, hey, I guess everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, so we
I feel
should
like-
too, kind of
I
thing?
feel like all three of us need to answer this. I think the answers would be really
Yeah,
good.
so
Nathan,
I
go
mean,
first.
like I'm second generation American, so I'm not that far off. But
Okay,
like
yeah.
again, my family's from Nebraska,
Right.
so that's very
So y'all got
hometown, good
yeah.
old boy, Midwest. You
like
know,
he likes Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Wait, what's that?
Oh no.
anyway, so I guess as children of immigrant families,
Yes.
yeah. So like, yeah, what's your take on Thanksgiving?
So
like,
pretty much what he was saying is like as minorities. No, I appreciate the effort, Chris. That's exactly what people want to hear.
What do coloreds do?
So as three people who put other in the census, how do you guys celebrate?
I'm just saying.
I know you'll not like that, which makes it funny.
When you write on the census in America as like a Latin person, just in general, you'd have to select white.
You know they're changing that, right?
Yeah, they're changing it now, but you had to select white and then other.
Yeah.
Like it was 2 subcategories.
So yeah, we're other. That's what
Yeah,
you're saying,
because Latins are considered white people, and then subcategoried other.
Oh.
So just so if you guys didn't know that,
But I think we're more Asian than we are actually white. But that's just me.
I mean, rice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we share the same like party culture.
Yeah, bro. We all we eat the cheapest shit and it's the best shit. Well,
I mean,
I mean,
like-
most of our food is very inexpensive and it's the best fucking food
Asian
ever.
people
Well, I mean,
eat the
but-
weirdest parts of the animal.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so did like that's where the whole like barbecue culture came from
Yeah.
too. So,
Anyways,
I
sorry.
think it's just the whites that
Fucking
are
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's
Nathan,
move on.
go.
Oh, right.
We already
Thanksgiving.
wasted 2 minutes.
Oh my god. Yeah, my mom for a long time she didn't know how to make it like a regular Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she did one where she marinated in like soy sauce and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, that sounds
So,
so
like,
good.
Might do that next year, dude.
Yeah,
or
try
this
it.
year.
Just straight sodium, but
Yeah,
sounds
straight
fucking
sodium
good.
and it's super awesome. And then we like make it with like sides that doesn't make sense, like mashed potatoes with soy sauce, turkey. So
I just feel like you
yeah,
add
it
soy
makes
sauce
sense.
to everything.
Yo,
like,
listen, man.
yeah.
You're
I feel
you're like, I'm making
your soy
some green
sauce-
bean casserole
Yeah.
with soy sauce.
Your soy sauce is
We
our,
don't know what a
is our
casserole is.
fucking. Yeah, we didn't know what a casserole is.
That's
It's
fair.
just green beans in a bowl. Your soy sauce is our salsa. That's what it comes
Oh,
down
yeah,
to.
yeah,
that's
you
fair.
know what I
And-
mean?
for Vietnamese people though, it's fish sauce too.
but his salsa is my gravy. So from being
we
Nebraska,
all have a thing. That's amazing.
yeah.
That's
All right, so yeah, that sounds amazing. We have to go to Thanksgiving. We should go to Thanksgiving at Nathan's
Yeah.
place next time.
No, we
Ben.
should. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Ben.
I'll come back when it's my turn.
Yeah, didn't I tell you like during Thanksgiving, like Colorado, we do New Year's? I think I told you that before. Huh?
Really?
Yeah, it's
so,
weird.
yeah.
Tell me more.
It's like every, I don't know. I don't think Hmong people are that organized. So every state has like New Year's that they go to. So for Colorado, like everybody goes to like one place and they gather there.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the performances, and it's weird. It's always Thanksgiving week. They don't push it back before or after.
and it's different state by state.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming okay, so this is going to be my ignorance talking full fledged, and I'm being honest. I'm assuming not every Asian culture celebrates like the Chinese New Year, right?
Oh.
No, dude, I don't even know what that is when I tell like
Yeah.
I met them.
Yeah,
Well, I
so-
mean, it's called firstly, it's called the Chinese New Year.
Is it China New Year?
Lunar New Year.
No. It's called
what
the
did I say?
Chinese New Year.
What did I say?
You said Chinese,
Yeah.
but why the fuck would you assume non-Chinese people celebrate the Chinese New Year?
That's not what I'm assuming. What I'm assuming is like I know.
But your question was like,
I know
I'm
Nathan-
assuming not every Asian celebrates Chinese New. And like, yeah, not every Asian's fucking Chinese, dude.
Sorry, not every Asian country or whatever you want to call it. I mean, because I know Nathan does, but I
Yeah.
can't assume that he does either. You know what I mean?
Ben
Like,
does not celebrate Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what that was.
That's all I'm just saying. I'm sorry, Jesus
But
Christ.
it's not Chinese New Year; it's Lunar New Year.
But they call it
We call
Chinese
it
New
Chinese
Year.
New
Okay,
Year.
yeah, so fuck off, yeah.
We got Chinese New Year.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm too woke right now. It's fine.
He is the white one on the table. So no,
I'm sunburned.
sorry
as
guys.
fuck,
When it
so, yeah.
turns out when you put a bunch of minorities into a podcast, we just talk about race. It's great. Okay, so yes, you guys used to celebrate New Year's, but then would you guys have like specific dishes, or is it just kind of like wherever you go, it's what they serve, or?
Yeah, I think dishes will be like have kind of like at the event they'll sell like vendor stuff. But I think at home we'll have like
Oh, shit.
style.
See, that's fucking smart.
Yeah.
They're like, we got to make some money off of this bitch.
Dude, I watch
like
all
it.
the movies and I never like ate turkey like how they have it on the plate. It's always
Yo,
baked.
you know what? I'm gonna have a Friendsgiving this year, and y'all gonna come over.
Okay.
we should do a Friendsgiving.
We should here.
We should do
Yeah,
it. Well,
Just bring
I
it.
don't want to transfer food. That just makes it too.
Nah, bro, it's worth it. If we can have a bunch of people here having Friendsgiving, all our minority friends be like, "This is
That'd be
traditional." No, you know what's gonna fun? We're gonna do it and be like, "This is
We
fucking
should we
boring."
should just do it. We should just
goes together.
yeah, we should
wanna
just
go
do
to
it at my house. We should just do it at my house.
So
to
y'all
be
just want to go to
completely honest.
Patrick's and just get fucked up? Yeah, and then that's gonna be our Friendsgiving
Yeah.
from now. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. We should do that.
But we should do it at my house because then I know how to cook in that
Oh, we
kitchen.
still got time.
so-
Okay, so I'll go next, and you tell us what you do for Thanksgiving, so we can keep on track for a little bit.
Yeah.
Our Thanksgiving was we were trying to be traditional with it.
Okay.
A lot of Mexican families they actually do like tamales during that time. But we're like, nah, dog. Like that's for Christmas. Like we need something to unwrap.
Yeah, I do tamales in Christmas as well.
I'm like, we're so poor. We need something to unwrap. So that's gonna be for Christmas.
Damn.
So then,
Jokes fucked up.
so we used to do turkey for the longest time, and then we like found out what ham was, like a honey baked ham kind of thing.
Oh.
And so now we do turkey and ham.
Coming back to the pork conversation.
Yeah, so then we do turkey and ham. We do corn gravy. So we do a very, I guess it's a almost traditional like a
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner. But now that I'm like married to a white woman,
Oh, do you get like the full experience now?
I mean, yeah.
Family experience.
Yeah. Do you get some game nights?
Yo, yes. Yo, we play fucking cribbage, bro. We don't even know.
What is that?
Exactly.
I think I'm more Mexican than Jay now,
Listen.
dude.
Okay. Full disclosure, I love my in-laws. They're fucking awesome. That family's
Yeah.
amazing. My biggest pet peeve about them, and I'm if you guys listen to this, I'm sorry, but I'm just letting you know right now.
No one listens.
They
to
do
this,
boxed potatoes, and I lose my shit with boxed potatoes.
Dude, what's box potatoes?
Exactly.
dude.
What does that
Wait,
mean?
Okay.
Chris, you can tell us.
Yeah, Chris, I'm done talking. That just made me mad, so I'm just gonna
Okay, so I guess just to cut this off real quick. Boxed potatoes are dehydrated potato flakes you add water to, and that's how you make mashed potatoes.
Oh.
It's like easy fucking potatoes, and
Yeah,
I love mashed potatoes.
So okay, and full
Again,
disclosure.
berries and glands. I fucking love you guys, but fucking boxed potatoes.
Yeah,
come
okay, and that was time, but I'm gonna
on.
finish
Keep on
my
going,
thing.
keep on going. Yeah,
But so, okay,
I'm gonna make you guys boxed potatoes. Or something.
I
Y'all gonna fucking hate it.
Is it all like flaky and stuff?
It's
like,
fucking bland as shit.
okay.
You know how white people don't put seasoning on shit? Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so with that being said, I am the person who cooks in my family.
okay.
So I do the turkey, I do all the main dishes. My mom, who used to do that, now has delegated herself to the side, so she does like the yams and marshmallow things,
like
the,
sides, right?
the green bean casserole, like all that kind of stuff.
Say it, Nathan.
Cool.
Say it.
What's a casserole?
Dude, I honestly, I don't even know what a casserole is too.
Dude, a casserole.
scared to ask
A
him.
casserole is a fancy term for like a bunch of shit that's put in a pan and baked in the oven. Yeah, there's
like lasagna-
literally nothing
like
to
lasagna
it.
could technically be a casserole.
Yeah, lasagna is technically a
okay.
casserole, but anyway. So yeah, as the person who does a lot of the cooking for my Thanksgiving, like flaked potatoes,
Right?
Yeah.
so fucking annoying. But what I was gonna say is like we can do a Friendsgiving, which would be cool. But I think what we should do is like a summer Thanksgiving. So it's like, in August or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friendsgiving.
Well, Friendsgiving is usually a week before. But
That's Thanksgiving with friends.
okay,
This is
that's
our
fair.
Friendsgiving.
But yeah, Friendsgiving. So like the week before or like halfway through the year,
Should we invite our favorite listeners?
we should.
So we get Dakota, Lizzie, Kirk, Sally. And please let me know if you also watch in the comment section, because then I will totally name drop
Yeah.
you. But
It'd be,
we don't know.
yeah, D. D hasn't even watched a lot of the episodes. Where you at, D?
The person from Germany.
Yeah, the one person. But anyway,
person from Germany, that's dope.
so let's do a summertime Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I will make you guys like a very traditional Thanksgiving meal. Well,
Yeah.
you also like cooking, but we haven't cooked together, so I'm kind of nervous because
No. We were going to cook separately and just bring it here together and see what happens.
Okay.
okay, I don't
us
know.
know.
I don't know if I like that.
Ben,
Let us
should we
know.
But
bring some
anyway,
weird shit?
but anyway,
We should do like a reaction.
We should
like
bring
a
some
friend
weird
giving.
but anyway,
Are we live streaming this too?
we could. But yeah, so yeah, we'll make a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We'll figure it out, but
Should we
yeah,
have a turkey off and see which turkey's better on the
I mean it's gonna be mine.
And Ben and I will bring some weird
It's
shit.
100% gonna be mine.
Bro.
I know for a fact it's 100%.
My turkey fucks.
Okay, how do you prepare your turkey?
Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
no, we'll talk about it on DVD Extras. Make sure to check it out on Friday.
We're not going to talk about turkey and DVD extras.
I mean, I'm going to bring it
I
up.
got DVDs.
Moving on to subject number 3.
Round 3.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, G.
What the fuck is the next subject?
The next subject is Would You Rather?
Oh, God. I fucking hate this.
Would you rather? Would you rather?
Suck a toe or suck a finger?
Yo, you gonna let me finish?
Yes.
Would you rather act or direct?
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
good
fucking
one.
said that before we
All right,
started.
Ben, you go first.
Would you rather act or direct? So even like I would say act in the loose term. Well, so it's act in the loose term. So you're a dancer, right? So
Don't laugh.
No, wait, hold on. I want to see what this joke's all about.
I've seen his fucking acting.
no. Okay, that's why I'm like adding
We know the
caveats.
answer. It's okay, yeah.
Well, that's why I'm adding in caveats. So it's like, so like when you're like completely directing like a complete like choreographing like a dance routine. So it's the same thing. It's like, are you the choreographer or are you the person getting directed? So it's not necessarily acting as in on film.
But it is also acting because dancing has some acting parts to it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So would you rather be the choreographer, or would you rather just be the dancer, or be the director or the actor?
Or the top or the bottom.
I'd rather be the director.
You'd rather be the
sure.
director? Yeah, because you do most of your, I'm probably speaking out of my ass right now, but you do most of the actual choreography, don't you?
Yeah, I block
does.
most of the choreography. Yeah. Same with my director. So he blocks it too. Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man, is,
both
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you got to watch
So
these
yeah,
guys.
so
They're really
that's
fucking good, by the way.
That's where you're at. It's like you're like, I'd rather like tell everyone what to do and how to do it.
For sure.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's less
Would you rather dance or be the guy like, I made that shit happen, I guess is the question.
I think now in my current state, I'd rather be the dancer because I think directing so much, I feel like I'm so burnt out, and that's a lot of pressure.
You think
especially when
you
you're
think you've lost your element of like dancing because of that?
directing. Yeah, no,
Maybe not the element, but just more of like that, like, oh fuck, how do you do that again? Like, like you kind of lose like practice out of that.
Oh, you use like your muscle memory, and you're just like, I know how to do this. Why am I messing this up?
Yeah, no, I for sure rather be the dancer because I think directing, since I direct and I tell people what to do, it's like if anything happens and we don't get the result, it's on me. So that's kind of like the whole.
He's like, fuck the pressure. I don't want that shit at all.
Yeah, I don't want none of the pressure. I have said that. Yeah,
Someone's not good with conflict resolution.
He is not.
Aha.
Spoiler alert: none of us are. We're all little bitches. Our whole generation's a bunch of bitches.
I mean,
at
I'm
this moment.
all right, but
You're all right. But you're not fucking
Yeah.
great.
I'm pretty.
Just kiss already. Damn.
Nathan, don't be jealous about this, man.
Yeah.
There's tension in here.
It's all sexual, man. It's not aggressive. I promise. No, that's cool. Honestly, I think that's wild because I'll explain my term later. But Nathan, go next.
I think I'm the opposite of Ben. I've always been the dancer, and now that I'm directing a little bit. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm directing a little bit, so
fucking
now I'm
kiss it,
starting
bro.
to like enjoy.
Yeah, you want to be
directing.
like this far away from like
Yeah.
it's like a fist length in front of the microphones where you want to be.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
Like adult film movies when they're just like looking at the
Like, look
at
up.
the bonnet. don't look. Jesus Christ.
Like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm gonna shut up. Go. Cochino.
Y'all help my ADHD so much.
No, we're making it worse.
Oh God, yeah, you're in the wrong group if you're like we're helping your ADHD
Yeah,
because
this sensory thing is really great.
that's literally me.
Okay. Anyways, sorry. Going back
Yeah.
to you'd rather be the dancer. You said.
I was the dancer for a while, and now that I'm actually able to direct, I'm like,
Why is that funny?
Damn,
Be an
dude,
adult.
just put 'em
Be an
on blast.
adult.
Because when he said that, I just felt like always the bridesmaid, never the.
All right, okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
never my turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go for it.
So
Sorry.
anyway, now that you got married, yeah.
Right, now that I'm able to
Now you're the
direct.
bride. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's pretty cool. Like it's pretty cool seeing people that you like helped out and taught to like level up because they get to level up because of you.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a very good point. That's a
there's
very
that
good point.
fulfillment.
That's a humble fucking thought right there for sure.
It's a humble brag kind of, but that's fine.
No, I'll just brag about it. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
Chris, go.
I mean, I'm not really one to like the attention, but when I get the attention, I like it. So it's really hard for me personally to be like, oh, I'd rather be the actor, I'd rather be the director, because I feel like my creative ideas are better as a person telling people what to do than me getting told what to do. But at the same time, as I like the attention, so I'm just like a toss up.
I think I'll add on to what you're saying.
I would say actor.
No. Here, you might agree with me on this one. I think the one thing that why we work so well is that we want to be both as much as we can. But we have a hard time letting go of the control of things. Well, sorry, I'll speak for myself.
That's you. That's 100% you, dude.
I'll speak for myself. I think I have a hard time like letting go of that kind of stuff. But I also want to do both. So my goal is to get better at being both. Right.
That's fair.
So, because I honestly do enjoy like acting, or just like being in front of the camera, being like this like person that is making this entertainment happen. But there's something to be said about like being the guy who, like you said, feels accomplished about like making a goal like be bigger, but also like seeing like people grow from what you're helping them with.
Yeah.
But also like I have a hard time with that too because I don't want to feel like I did this. Like, no, they did that. It's a matter of just like my guidance towards like what the vision was. And I think sometimes we forget what a director's purpose is. It's not necessarily taking the glory. It's more so what's the final product going to look like and how can you make every single person fall in line with that?
Yeah.
And so I want to do that more often to be more of like, I'm not saying this is for me, this is for us, because I know what you're capable of doing, and I want you to do that. But I'm also very a bitch and not like calling people out on their shit.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when people are running late or don't show up to like a fucking, like a dress rehearsal, I need to be better off being like, hey, does this mean something to you or does it not? Or does
Yeah,
this,
and I think that's why I'm a better director, because I'll just literally be like, yo,
yeah. And so like
you're fucking being a piece of shit.
I love being an actor if I know that that's like the best role for me, but I also have a hard time taking direction.
But it's cool that
Yeah.
you bring that up because it really does depend on the group.
Yeah, it definitely is a group.
Yeah, I feel like for anything that we're doing, especially what we're doing, is that you have to let the ego go, and I have a hard time with that sometimes. Like that, I'm the first one to admit that, and Chris knows. I mean, more times when we're yelling, it's probably because I'm saying, no, dude, I think we should do it this way.
Because he's yelling at me how to do audio stuff, and I'm like, bro.
I mean,
Let's dial it back.
No. But also, I feel like I have like an argument sort of that's worth validating, but it's also not the right place, right time. Maybe that's a separate conversation I have to have with him outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
like a good time and place, right?
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I lean more towards the directional aspect of it, because I'd rather, I'm being a musician. I don't want, like, I've been on the limelight so much, or the spotlight so much, that I'm just like, no, I want to be like on the side of it and actually create like a bigger picture that's not about me, it's about us.
Yeah.
Than it is like one show that's about me. So which I think kind of like what you said, like being a director is kind of like, oh no, you said you want to be a dancer, but you said being a director, right?
Yeah.
Is like that idea of like, we built this instead of just more, I made this happen.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And like, I guess I'm kind of on the same page, but at the same
That's
time,
what I meant. Like you're kind of on the same page, but there's like a little bit of difference here and there.
And I honestly, like, because I've like been in charge of a large group of people, I'd prefer to not.
Your family doesn't count, bro.
That's not even what I'm talking about. It's not,
Even that big of a fucking group. Yeah.
It kind of is. But anyway,
not.
my family's like.
All right. So final thoughts. You got to pick one.
But anyway. So it's like, yeah, no, I'd rather be like told what to do than be in charge, because it's always easier to be told what to do.
That's true. Yeah.
And I think I'd rather
so-
be in charge of it if I know that I need to be better about finding if it's the right project for me.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at, because I feel
Well,
like
I guess, okay, I
I feel like I've always been in charge, and I'm just
How
trying to be
big
more
is the project?
Yeah,
No, you're absolutely right.
let me dial it back. I'd rather be neither and be a writer.
Right? Yeah.
I'd rather be the writer.
You're on strike right now, so no, sorry. Fuck it.
Yeah, they just went on strike, but I'm not part of the union, so I'm good.
But also, yeah, good for them. I think
But
that's right.
I agree. But yeah, no, I'd rather be a writer. I'd rather be a creative director than an actual director of anything.
All right, we all got to choose right now. I think I'd rather be a director.
Yeah, I'd rather be the dancer.
I'm liking directing right now.
And I'd rather be an actor.
All right, so we're gonna make our first porn.
And let's go.
We got a couch.
Going to Rob's place after this. It's black. Guess what? It's gonna be great. That was a really good topic. I think that was really good.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think on the comment section below or above or wherever things are at nowadays, because things change now. Things change for the most
I
part.
don't think any comment section's above the video.
Dude, honestly, in 2 weeks I might change.
Where's this going?
I'm just trying to make this relevant in 50 years, man. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Put it on your holograms.
If you're an AI bot watching this, just just tell me what you think.
It's like in a time capsule.
We should do a time capsule, just a hard drive that says, "Here's this. Here's all the adapters
But
that
then-
work with."
yeah,
your
if we do it in a hard drive, though, no one could probably use it.
Please be kind. Rewind.
Yeah, it'd have to be all hard copies of everything.
Bro, it's amazing. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. So,
No, a time capsule has everything to watch it on there. It's like,
Yeah.
here's the laptop, here's this, here's that, here's
so
this.
moving on. But because we have two guests this week, we will have two 10-minute topics.
Are we at 4 now?
Yeah, this is number 4.
All right,
She
let's
already
do it.
forgot.
Yeah, and the Tennessee's kicking in pretty hard.
So let's go.
It never fails.
We'll see you guys in round 4.
Round 4.
So,
Hey,
I'm
Nathan,
gonna
what's
let you finish. Nathan, what's the fourth subject?
are we good?
No, we're good. We're Gucci. Yeah.
So Ben and I talk about this. You and I talk about this. But what's something that's weird growing up that's like normal now, like culturally?
Ooh, that's a good fucking question.
Fucking ponchos.
Ponchos?
Wait, you gotta explain about that.
Yeah. Do people give you
ponchos.
shit for that?
So also, this question is 10 minutes.
No, ponchos are just like a thing that we just grew up with sometimes. Just like, oh, it's a poncho, right? And then everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, ponchos are so cool. And then like Star Wars started. I mean, Star Wars has always done it, I guess, but
I know what you're talking about. I know,
Like the game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
anyways,
the Fallen Order
Yeah.
first popularized
Yeah, but
ponchos.
I wanted to get
ponchos. I mean, Obi-Wan had a poncho, or he had more of a robe, but they called it a poncho.
Well, he had a poncho, when he was on
Sorry.
Tatooine.
So the
but-
question again. Sorry.
So culturally, what was weird at first, but became like super cool now.
Give me an example. Go.
So like before, if I brought any type of Asian food, they'd be like, "Oh, he's eating worms," even though it's noodles. And I think any Asian kid could relate to that.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
that's just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But now everyone's all like, "Oh shit, that looked good," and like now everyone's posting on
Well-
TikTok and
Yeah,
Instagram.
Well, okay, yeah. So I guess like coming,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
coming like I guess in the same category of like food, coming from like a
always food, man.
weird Mexican
Always food.
culture.
Yeah.
Like once I explained what lingua is to a lot of people, they got
yeah.
super like that's fucking gross.
Oh my god!
But like I got my daughter into lingua and she's like, dude, this is the best taco I've ever had. I'm like, yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
It's like lingua, barbacoa are my two like
wait.
top two meats.
Just to make sure, is this more about like cultural appropriation or just kind of like?
I mean, it could be. I guess it could be anything.
Or is
So
it
like,
Or like you being shunned.
yeah. So
early
like
in your life.
like playing Pokemon in the early youths. Like I got shit all the time for being a fucking loser.
That's a good one.
Like
And
fucking
then
nerd.
and then
D&D.
now,
I think D&D is a good example of that.
And
for
now
sure.
you're like cool as shit for no reason.
Yeah, dude.
I guess when I say cultural appropriation, it's just a matter of like you did it, your culture did it, or whatever it was. Like you enjoyed it, and it was
like-
weird, and now it's cool.
Yeah.
well, I guess like
It's like sneakerheads, right? When they first started, yeah. That's fucking weird. Now it's a really cool thing. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So I guess cultural appropriation is the appropriate word, but it's not quite like like the Korean culture or the Mexican culture or
Yeah.
anything like that. But like it's like the nerd culture has been appropriated.
I think you're absolutely right.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
Because culture is culture.
It's not
no
it's
matter
not
what. It doesn't have to
necessarily
come
like
from Asian.
race based, but
It's like that part in 21
think-
Jump Street.
I think the
Oh yeah, like Korean
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're not cool. Like you're like you don't care about the environment. That's pretty fucked up, bro.
oh, were they wrote that? Yeah, okay,
It's like
yeah.
that.
A different generation had their own thing.
you punched
Yeah.
me because I was gay.
It's like, no, I punched. Yeah, I punched you, and you happen to be gay.
He just happened to be as my favorite part of the entire movie.
Yeah, but I guess like
I felt that. I was like, oh
yeah, on kind of what you're saying is like, yeah, it was like super weird to be the nerd in high school, and like, don't get me wrong, like, I wasn't like playing Yu-Gi-Oh or playing, like Pokemon cards in high school,
Straight Digimon, bro.
but I was
Play straight Yu-Gi-Oh.
But well, but like no, I was hanging out with those kids, and like
Yeah.
I was into Yu-Gi-Oh. I just didn't have the finances to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah,
or
shit's expensive.
So I was super into Magic with owning 0 Magic cards.
Damn.
So that's like kind of the culture I was into, and it was like, oh, you're a fucking loser because you're into Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic. I'm like, yeah, man, who cares? Like I don't care.
It's hard in high school too. I mean, because I'm sure we're talking high school and like under, right?
Well, that's like high school, middle school is where
I feel like
people
middle
talk.
school is like
shit.
where people learn how to talk shit.
Oh,
And I also feel like, it's like
I was
a
pretty
closet-
fluent in fourth
Yeah,
grade.
So Ben, you grew up in Denver, right?
Yeah, grew up in Denver, West.
So so I can imagine like for you that's probably like one of those things where, I mean, I'm lucky enough to have like a company of people that look like me or that are from where I'm from.
Oh, that's
but also I was also
a whole platoon of you guys.
there was a whole fucking squad, bro. Just fucking the fucking 407th right there, just coming out. But the problem with me though is that I embrace the American culture like way faster than most people, or like immediately. So I always was in the middle of like everything, and so like I can see like with you though, like you probably didn't have like a lot of people that you're like they look like me, they think like me, they act like me. I mean, for both of you guys, dude, you're from fucking you're from Greeley, like
Yeah.
you're like when fucking like you saw the first black person in fucking Greeley, you're like,
Imagine
oh, there's a
everybody
black
hates Chris,
person,
but
yeah.
Asian.
You're like a unicorn. Yeah.
No, dead ass. So
Yeah.
so how did that like what was like the one thing that you had like that niche for? And now that it's popular, like do you resent that?
Dude, I feel like now everyone's into like the Asian culture, like the anime stuff.
People love Asian shit.
Yeah, I think
No, you're
before
right.
I was like a very closet like anime person. Like, dude, I love this anime.
It felt like really shamey, right? Yeah.
But like they looked at you and they're like, "You like anime?"
Yeah.
You look like a Kimiko.
Dude, I heard a weird stat that like Northern Colorado is like one of the most like densely populated anime consumers in the
No, I can
entire
see that.
United
But
States.
do you resent that? Does that bother you? Or you're like, no, it's fucking cool to see like my culture being represented. Not even necessarily your culture.
Like,
but, the
yes,
things that you
everyone's
like.
getting
Everyone
caught up
likes
to you.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you like it? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
no, I just feel like everybody nowadays, like, they don't care. They're more free what they want. I think, but before, everyone's like being a nerd and liking that wasn't cool.
That's the
But now-
only good thing about the internet, man. The only good thing about the internet is it exposed you to so much more culture than it ever, like anything ever would.
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Before I saw someone like straight up like dress cosplay for like no reason, like they just dress like that, and I was like, man, if I did that, I would have gotten jumped.
What's the one thing for you that you're like, I grew up with this shit and like everyone thought it was weird, but now everyone's like fine with it.
To be honest, like growing up in Greeley, right?
Yeah.
Like everything I did was weird. Like people gave me shit for using chopsticks, and I was like,
Yeah.
what else am I supposed to use? Like this is
Yeah,
at home.
Yeah.
So like
Y'all had it way worse than we did for
yeah.
sure.
Like
Dude.
I said, it was definitely everybody hits Chris, but Asian.
What's
fair.
do you mind me asking, like, what's like the one thing that bothered you the most as a kid that you're just kind of like, maybe not necessarily it's like it's a good thing now, but you're just kind of like, that was just fucking stupid, or like there had to be something, right?
Like me being stupid on
Yeah,
my
like
end?
what you're no, like,
No. Everyone's hating on you for something stupid.
Ah,
and you're just like no, you like.
So
you
I
just,
guess
no,
like
just
going
don't
on the
fuck with it.
chopstick thing. So like
yeah.
That's
I will
huge.
say it was weird to watch a kid use chopsticks when I was in elementary school. But with that being
But
said,
he was
like
black.
I know what annoys us the most.
No.
Culturally.
But can I finish my sentimental story? Because this has an ending. So I thought it was weird. Like, oh, why aren't you using a fork? That kind of shit.
Yeah.
But as I grew older, I literally taught my daughter how to use chopsticks at the age of like 6,
Yeah.
because she loved like the Asian cuisines and like
So much easier too.
yeah. I wouldn't say easier,
I
but
get cramps,
it's
dude. I fucking suck with
But
chopsticks.
yeah, no.
I get
So,
cramps,
but yeah,
bro.
no. Like my daughter was literally able to eat like a pile of steamed rice with chopsticks at the age of like
she's skilled.
at the age of like 10.
She's skilled.
Yeah, dude,
gonna
she's
say
so
the most-
fucking good at chopsticks.
I'm gonna say the most ignorant joke. I'm just letting you know
All
right,
right,
now.
let me hear it.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Y'all know how to catch flies with chopsticks?
No, I tried. I'm not gonna lie, I tried. My reflexes are so damn slow.
How's that, G?
I'm the most uncoordinated dancer that
I
you
saw
can
Jackie.
find.
No, it wasn't Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan did the fly swatter.
Yeah,
That was
he
my
did
favorite
the
thing.
fly swatter.
Yeah, it was amazing. Sorry, I just.
So if you
It was for the joke, and it just came.
so
off
if you
really
hit
bad.
a fly with a spray bottle and then you could catch it with chopsticks, you can't fly anymore. That's where you could catch it.
Yeah, no way. Okay, so
Thanks for ruining my sentimentality moment that I
Yeah.
had with like culturing my own
We were
child,
about to
but I
connect.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
That's fine. It's fine.
That's the Hennessy. All right, so Ben, so you were saying there's one thing that you know that annoys you guys.
Yeah, I think at first, since we know what we are, since I'm like Hmong, he's Vietnamese, we assume everyone knows that we're not like Chinese. That's our weird perspective.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
got to be the most annoying thing. That's the
funniest thing.
I had a funny story about my experience. It was pretty bad. So I was teaching at a dance studio, right?
Yeah.
And then one of my students came up to me, and then he asked you like, "Oh, so like Ben, what are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Hmong," and he's like, "Nah, I'm pretty sure you're Chinese."
Bro.
And he was like my student, like he was young, but he didn't know. And I was like, okay.
He's like, what are you? Nah, you're this.
You know what's funny? So like, and I feel like with kids like that sometimes.
That's so
guess-
random.
Nah, bro,
I
you're
mean-
Chinese.
Yeah, he like was so confident. He's like, "Yeah, no, my parents. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're
Nah, you're
Chinese."
tripping. You're
Yeah,
Chinese.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think, I mean, I'm not sure how you took that situation, but I feel like that situation kind of called for you, like, finding it funny because obviously this kid doesn't know and this is what he grew up with, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I guess how old was the kid?
yeah. If
Oh, dude, he's
He
only
was like 24.
he was also Asian.
He was Chinese.
Yeah.
I think he had a mortgage.
No, he was like in elementary school
Yeah,
still.
so,
Ah, okay, okay.
so it's like situations like that where I feel like, especially being in our position where it is like we're trying to put our culture in front and this American dream that we all have,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's also kind of being tolerant, especially with kids who don't know, just being like, oh no, man, like I hope you know, like not everyone that looks like me is Chinese, or
Yeah.
you know, like
Well, I mean, going on like that thing is like not everyone that looks like you is Mexican.
absolutely,
Yeah.
They might be Middle Eastern. They
So-
might be.
Okay.
They might be Pacific Islanders. They don't have a beard. Like I'm just what I'm saying is I look like every
So
brown.
I
can
have
make-
another perspective.
like every brown person.
Yeah, you're very generic brown.
I'm a pretty generic brown.
So I
They're
have another
very-
perspective on this, right?
Okay.
No racial. My mom owned a nail salon. Like she did that.
Bro, you want to hear a funny
So
side
you
story
hear
about
so
that?
much shit about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
People would constantly ask me or my mom, "Hey, are you Chinese or Asian?" No matter what the age, they would ask me, "Are you Chinese or Asian?"
Wait,
and then when you say
that's the two choices.
those are your two choices,
Okay.
That's fucking wild.
and then when
dude.
you try to explain it to them, they're like,
no, but
"All right, let me try to guess what you are." like a carnival like prize is gonna like
Yeah,
fly
yeah.
out my asshole.
5 tickets to
They
guess
started
my
going,
race.
Are you Japanese? I'm like, no. I'm and then before I can finish, are you Korean? No. I'm and then before I can finish, are you Chinese? I was like, you already asked that. I'm Vietnamese. They're like, what's that?
Dude, I got called a minority today, and it bugged the shit out of me.
Today.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a minority, just not in Greeley.
Bro,
But with that being said,
we're not even a minority. Oh my god. No, and that's the thing is like I think sometimes people don't understand asking these questions. It really does. Unfortunately, we're so used to it that we have to answer it the way we do.
yeah.
But the moment we're just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you just asking me that? You're the fucking bad guy.
My favorite is where are you from? No. Where are you
really,
from?
where are you from?
Yeah.
I'm like Monterey Park, California.
Dude, milk that shit as much as you can. Anytime anyone asks you, be like, yo, where are you from? Like, oh, I grew up in Greeley. No, where are you from? Well, technically, I was born in the hospital. Well, no, really, where are you really from?
Yeah, and they're like, where's your family from?
You're like, no. When my mom and dad liked each other very much and they got a little drunk, they had me. And just
How did you know?
And you know what I mean? Like, just like I just want someone that no one's ever gonna ask me that because they just, I mean, look at me. I fucking dress like I'm wearing a Mexico jersey right now. People know that shit.
Like, nah, you're from there.
yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I can imagine that probably is so annoying. That's why like I don't never want to ask them. Like, it doesn't matter.
I had a dude bring up like the Vietnam War as like a conversation starter, and this was in Boulder. He was like, "Whoa, you guys aren't from around here?" And my uncle was like, "Yeah, we're from Orange County." And then he's like, no. So like that Vietnam War was crazy, right? And then my uncle was like, yeah, I guess it was.
Like, yeah, my mom died. Thanks.
Yeah, he's like, my grandpa was in it, but like I wasn't in it.
I hate the American ideal that our lives have always been better. I fucking hate that ideal.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Anyway, sorry.
If we got time, I got one more story.
No, we
definitely got time. Well, let's move on to round number 5.
But we got time, baby.
Let's move on to round number 5. Stay tuned. We got a lot more bullshit to go through.
Fuck. Back to back, baby. Let's do this.
Final round.
All right, you guys, we're in the final subject of this podcast, but don't worry, we do have a DVD extras next Friday. If you really want to enjoy hearing this conversation, check it out. So, Ben, you're the guest of honor. What is the final subject?
Cool. So I want to hear from you guys. What is your guys' tier list from girls? So, for Asians, you have like either the Vietnamese is the most craziest, the Cambodian is the most craziest, and then for the Latinas, you have like the most like Colombians are the most craziest, Puerto Ricans are the most craziest.
How many women have you slept with, dude? Jesus Christ.
Ben?
That's another story. No, we're not gonna say that.
All right, so
I'll start this off because I just want to get my
I feel like out of the 4 of us, your number is probably the highest. So you have the most spread.
Yo, man, no, it's not high at all. Shut the fuck up. Anyways,
Well, I'm just saying the most diversity
I've
in
been
your
to
spread.
75. No, Jesus Christ, it's fucking disgusting.
75.
You're just shaming. You're just shaming now.
Shame. I would say, fuck, I'm not even talking about women that have slept. I think just with interactions I've had with specific people.
Let's do top 5.
I would say Mexican women are the most. They're the craziest. I'm just gonna say it right now because I grew up with like 7 of them. So yeah, yeah. I just know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say.
You have a few ants that would definitely fit.
Are you
in
talking
that.
about like wait? So okay, the question is what you find most attractive?
Or crazy.
I would say like if you can rate them like the most craziest, like you have like them like the most red flag.
God, that's
Like
The most red flags?
Peruvian, like
Oh shit.
listen, man. I don't know if I can make that list because I think there's just some women that are crazy and there's women that are not.
Well, I can give you like it's not specifically because they are X, but they
Unless they're
are
Latinas.
because they are. Yeah.
Listen, I'd rather deal with a crazy white woman than with a crazy Latina. I'll leave it at that.
100%.
The reason why is because like Latinas will like I think. All right, no, we're talking about this. All right, cool. So I think when it comes to
It's good.
when it comes to the crazy white woman that I've dealt with,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't agree with the word crazy, but I agree with the concept.
Let's go with intense.
Different vibration.
Yes.
I grew up in a household with, like I said, with just Mexican women, and not that I'm trying to like separate just like women and men. It literally is just like, for me, it's just the women thing. Is that there's a sass, there's a confidence level with Mexican women that is. It can be a little. It could be a lot. It can be a lot, man. Like there's something about like there's something about like. You don't even have to hit them. You can just say something just completely like just asinine. And,
How'd you scoot past that?
They just like
Chris Brown?
no. Listen, man. No. Like, listen,
You have to clarify yourself. You have to clarify yourself.
Please elaborate.
I've never hit a woman in my life. That's never
God.
been me. I never will.
Okay.
That's never been my thing. But what I'm saying is like they will attack you no matter what. Sometimes like I've had like
Okay.
like they'll throw shit, they'll fucking slap you, and that's just
Yeah,
it's this confidence level. It's like, you don't talk to me that way. And 9 times out of 10, they're absolutely right. Actually, no, I'm gonna say 6 times out of 10 because I've had fucking
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot.
I was like, that's a high stat.
But here's the thing with the white women that I've dated. Besides my wife is fucking wonderful, and I love her to death. And I'm not even saying that to save my ass. I'm saying that because she's fucking great. But the women that I've dated, they will not say anything and sabotage you all at once.
All at once.
Yeah.
Because
No, I get
they're afraid to break your feelings, because they do care about you, but they don't care enough to tell you how it is.
But
I might be generalizing my experiences to just white women.
yeah,
in general,
but
9
I'll
times out of
generalize
10
that experience too. Is like they'll hold on to a thing.
Oh, this is so bad.
They'll hold on to a thing.
You asked the hot question.
Hot take.
Yeah. No. They'll hold on to a thing and keep it close till all of a sudden you're just like, or they're like, hey, can you do this thing? And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, well, that's weird because I did this when, and then they'll just bring that out.
So like that resentment builds,
yeah, they'll just bring that one topic out.
So they keep tabs on you.
Yeah.
They're like June
Listen,
25th. You said this.
Yeah, June 25th.
No. But to be fair-
9:45 p.m.
To be fair, Mexican women do that way worse.
But it's just based on your
My
guys'
first
experience.
my
so-
first
Yeah,
girlfriend
yeah,
was
yeah.
Mexican.
No,
so-
mine's about my culture, man. I could talk shit about my culture for sure, because it is. Listen, I grew up with women, and honestly, they made me what I am. But
They made you what you are.
No, they really have.
Yeah.
They're honestly like I am who I am because of a lot of women in my life.
That's dope,
But
yeah.
oh, thanks, man. Sorry,
No.
I was boring you, but
I splashed beer on the soundboard.
But
God damn.
when with the women that I've been around that are like very aggressive or very much like assertive. No, that's probably the right word for it. Is assertive. Is that they will like try to call you on shit that's like happened months ago, and I'm just like, oh, that's not. I don't know.
So they're like, remember at 9:25 a.m. when you fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're talking to this chick. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to this chick because we're fucking doing business. It's not because I'm trying to fuck her.
So
Jesus
what
Christ.
kind of business? Huh? Oh, business.
But you know what's funny is like I think there's also it goes the same with men in general. I think men and women are the same when it comes to just like the way they assert themselves.
There's a lot of insecure dudes too.
But oh, dude, there's way more insecure dudes than there's insecure women.
for sure.
Fucking toxic men.
Dudes don't know how to like express their feelings.
All right.
That's very true. Sorry, I was listening but not listening because I made a mess on their
Yeah, because someone drank
expensive
too much
board.
Hennessy.
He was like,
apparently.
"Fuck
Yeah.
G."
All right, so
I'm
Ben,
an
so Ben,
instigator.
now you
Yeah,
can
we
answer
have
this
to
question.
push it on Ben because it was
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
topic.
What the fuck, Ben?
Apparently, Ben's is like
Because that was like 6 minutes worth of topic.
Ben is definitely a sex haver.
No, you can't.
Ben be having sex.
No, allegedly. You can't say
Allegedly,
that.
allegedly.
Have you seen?
Allegedly.
Prove it.
He be having sex.
Prove it.
He sends me the tapes. I'm kidding. No, we're not that close.
You're the only subscriber to his OnlyFans.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, bro, if you like scooted to the left, it would have been a lot better for her.
Yo, let's talk about your framing. We try to go for the third ratio.
Your composition was off. If you just like slided it over.
All right, Ben. Ben, what's your answer
All
for this
right,
one?
all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to categorize it, but we're categorizing
you-
it.
You do your topic, you have to.
You wrote the shit down.
Yeah, I was like, get the fuck out of
I
here.
was writing. I was like, wait, what am I writing?
Bro, you made me like fucking say like some like semi-sexist things right now. So yeah, you by the
You
very
made Jesus
least,
like a misogynist, bro.
And we're gonna run out of time before I talk. So like, yeah, we're going through you guys first.
Okay,
Chris is safe.
we'll go quick because usually when I was talking to some for the girls, the Vietnamese girls are always the one that's like you described. Always has something against you.
But no way.
They have something you have to always tug and pull from, and I'm just like, that takes so much energy. And a lot of people, I talk like, even the Koreans too. I feel like the Korean girls, they're very, very, very tough on what you call. Stop, you can't laugh. And then
Ben's a jaded ass dude.
yeah. Well,
You can tell who we're on.
Yeah.
yeah, and I
Well,
feel,
I'm just saying, I can't wait to get to me because I have a very, very specific viewpoint. So
I would say the Vietnamese girls, though, for me, are the most one that they have to pull a lot of energy for. Not saying that they're craziest, but you have to. Pull,
But you know what's funny? That's all our fucking fault, man.
That is our fault.
It really
we
is.
fucked up because we didn't establish the boundaries. I fucked up.
I was thinking that the whole completely side of that. No, I really think for me, the most attractive woman is a woman that's confident and they
Yeah,
can handle her
yeah,
own and do this and that. So, and there's a lot of women in every culture that's like that for sure. But the ones that I think have gone through that aspect of just like, well, I need to control you without like controlling you. Like, I think that is a thing that we've also created as well, you know?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Yeah. Cause I think like, I love my family to death, but there is such a controlling factor with myself with them.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I don't like stand up for myself, not in a male way, but just say like, yo, like
Right.
that's not okay. They will just keep on going because it's just like, no, like you deserve this shit. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great. Fucking crazy, man. Yeah. Dating Mexican women has been, oh man.
You know what's funny? Ben and I, we talked about this at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Ben was like
today,
Yo, y'all,
because you rolled in with Chick-fil-A, so that was today.
y'all need yourself a Latina,
Ben
man.
was like,
They'll fucking
Nathan,
push
you like chicks that are like assertive. I was like, yeah, dude, like, I like to get told what to do sometimes.
You need a Latina, bro. You need a Latina.
You definitely need a Latina, man.
I feel like he
God
likes
damn.
Ben was
Listen.
like, damn, Nathan, what the hell?
Dude, Latinas. Here's the thing about Latinas, and I think it comes out a lot, especially probably even like Vietnamese people, is that like they have to hold their ground so fucking hard with everything because it's always like you're just like secondary to everything.
Right,
you
right.
know?
Yeah, there's like a cultural thing that's so men forward in a lot of like
Everything.
Hispanic culture. And it's like, hey, you're doing X, Y, and Z. And then like, yeah, I'll do that. But also like, you're going to talk shit to me? Well, guess what? I'm not doing X, Y, or Z.
They don't take your shit if they're just like you're talking down on me, dude. Like, oh man.
yeah.
My first girlfriend was Latina. And fucking like, she was like, calling me out and shit. I was like, damn, I kind of like this.
Yeah, Nathan likes to get tortured. I
It's
don't
funny.
know.
There's something for everyone, man. I never thought I was gonna marry
I
a
don't like
white
to
woman.
get tortured.
Okay.
I
just like
mean,
the
you're,
conflict a little
you're
bit.
dating a Latina, man. I don't know, man.
No, honestly, I can never date a Latina because I'm the kind of guy that's like, listen, I'm not doing anything to disrespect you. Don't talk to me that way.
I could probably do it again.
Well, so it's funny that you
I'm
say
here for
that.
a good time.
So,
But
no,
it's
we're
funny that you say that because I don't date Latinas because there's like a 60% chance they're my cousin.
That's also true.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, we're probably related,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
just probably
good.
federally illegal.
No, I think for me, like, y'all, okay, so y'all know me for a minute. I am very, like, I will be respectful until I feel like I need to say something. And even then, I probably won't.
For sure.
When it comes to a woman telling me, like, you're being a fucking dick or an asshole, I'm like, excuse me. Like, I'm trying my best not to fucking yell at you right now because that's not my demeanor. So when I have a Latina, it's always just like, I remember my first girlfriend, the first chick that I lost my virginity to. She was so controlling and demanding. I'm just like, yo.
Sorry.
I was like, I get that you're
Low key is kind of nice.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to say.
no, not for me. I was like, you understand that like I'm being respectful to you. That doesn't mean I'm being like less than you.
Yeah,
So there's like
for
that
sure.
there's that dynamic of like being respectful, and then they don't respect that, but also they have a right to feel that way because not every man is treated
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fucking
Well,
weird.
Well, on that note,
Oh shit, we hit the top.
Fucking Ben over here.
Yeah, fucking Ben.
I didn't even get to share.
Share, go
But
ahead.
that was
No,
perfectly
no,
fine.
Go ahead and share.
No,
No,
you have to share it.
No, we'll
Chris, go ahead and share.
we'll
Hey,
check
Chris,
that out.
share. Hey, Chris, share.
We'll
Hey,
check
Chris,
that out
share.
on
Hey,
DVD
Chris,
extras.
You should tell
So
us shirt right now.
if you want-
should tell us shirt right now. What's your
a lot of
please? Yeah,
deflecting
no,
right
no,
If-
no. You're deflecting right now, bro. Everyone thinks that Chris is deflecting. Say aye.
Even the producer.
You got some time.
If you want to hear me share,
No, share right
If
now.
you want to hear
gotta
me share.
Say
No,
aye.
no.
Say
Yes,
aye.
He is also a sex haver.
as a person who
To
actually,
be fair, he sucks toes, so that's probably.
Yeah.
as a person
He
who
did
makes
say he
this
licks toes.
podcast, I can literally do whatever I want. So,
said this pig
if,
Want to hear Chris share? Say
if
aye.
you want to hear me share,
say aye.
make sure to make sure to comment and then
She said I.
He's gonna do it. It's committee.
make sure to comment
I don't like
and then I will share on DVD extras coming out on Friday.
No, that's bullshit. He's not gonna share.
Y'all ain't got
So-
no DVDs, right?
Thank you guys for checking us out. I will literally mute all of you so I can finish this.
Say, I will be loud enough you can hear me. It's fine.
Thank you guys for checking us out.
Chris, say it.
Make sure to
Chris, say
follow
it.
us
Chris, say
on
it. Chris, say
YouTube.
it. Chris, tell your story.
And now everyone's muted. So make sure to follow us. Follow that. Like all of our comments. Subscribe. You guys know what to do. We will see you on Friday. Best of 5. Let's go.
Okay.